Guys, welcome to the Merry Boozers channel, and Lori forgot to stop the music. There it goes. Anyway, the best RC YouTube hangout place around right here. Tonight we are joined with James from Motion RC. James, say hi to everybody.
What's up, everybody? Hope you can hear me well.
We're gonna
I'm ready
tonight
to rock and roll.
Yeah.
So tonight we got our brand new T-33 shooting star here. James got his in today in the other color. He wanted that camouflage one so bad he went out and personally bought that one. So
I had to have it. I had to have it.
Tonight you were going to get to see both colors.
Something about camo with the orange, that's my thing.
Well, we almost got it, funny enough, and then Kevin decided he wanted the silver one last minute. So now we got the silver one too. So had to have them both tonight. It's going to be awesome.
Totally. I'm excited. Well, my whole thing was I only got it, Friday, probably about an hour after the live show, our live show went off. And, I'm looking at the weather, and tomorrow looks really great. And when I told everybody on our live stream, I wanted to get out with this thing and put the new 12-blade inrunner versus the new 9-blade inrunner, 1920 to the 1857 kV.
Right.
So I had to build it anyway this weekend, so what better way to do it than to do it live. So I got to get out and fly it. Me and Alex are going to run to the field tomorrow, burn some packs through it, and just see if we can hear a difference, feel a difference, make a little video that hopefully will come out maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on how fast we edit it. So I had to get it built anyway. No better way to do it than
live here with all our buddies. And I see Alpha's in the chat too.
Off, if you will.
So let's tell them how we're going to do this.
Yeah, I guess we should go over kind of what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do an unboxing first, guys. Give you the normal Boozer unboxing where we show you the parts up close. You can look at the plane and see how it's coming out of the box.
And give you
our opinions on the plane and how it looks
like. Because we haven't actually...
I have peeked in it. I'm not going to lie.
I haven't. So
Papa hasn't seen it yet, but I have peeked.
So.
But... and then after that, we're going to have us a little race to see who can build the airplane the fastest. So this is going to be a lot of fun.
Now, James, you tell them
the rules.
The rules and the building, where we're going to go to with the build.
Right.
Okay, well, the rules of the build will be simple. Well, assembly. I don't even want to say build. People get mad at me. Assembly.
Right. Assembly.
So,
yeah.
The rules are going to be, the object is, who can get their plane from this position, all the parts laid out, baggie unopened. So we're going to start by when we open the bag together. Who can have their plane all built up, plugged in, with the gear dropped, no control horns and surfaces.
Right.
So
we're going to wait to put our control horns on, guys, just because we want to be able to power our planes up first and center everything. So
yeah.
And only
so we'll get it to the point where gear is dropped, plane's looking good.
It's ready for us to have our control horns put on at that point.
And only one boozer will be assembling.
Yes, only one person on the boozer team is allowed to assemble tonight.
Oh no, deuces. I'm gonna leave. Wes is gonna do an unboxing and get his plane to this position before we start the contest. So that'll come in about 30 minutes. I'll hang here and wait. He's gonna get his to this exact position before that happens.
Guys, if you've got questions for James or Alpha, this is a great time to be talking to them in the chat as I'm unboxing the airplane too.
Yep, and then we also have a $25 gift card. What we're going to do is play a little game. Wes, you have the wheel ready?
Yeah, I think so. Lori, you got the wheel ready to pop it on the screen for a second?
Yep.
Maybe. Hang on.
Make some noise real quick in my ears.
And here it is. Bam! James is all kind of weird, funky over there right now. But
okay,
close
no,
enough.
I'm just watching. Wait,
but anyway, we've got the wheel ready, and we've got it.
So the goal will be, you want me to say
Yeah, go for
it,
it.
you
Go
say?
for it.
Okay. So the goal will be, the second we are ready to start our race off, the second you hear us say go and we start opening our baggies, you either put a W or a J in the chat. Whoever wins the build off, Lori will then spin the wheel and we'll count, and whoever has the W or J, depending on who wins, will get a $25 Motion RC gift card. But the only caveat is you must have a Motion RC account and have purchased something already in the past. So this is for our customers, current customers, loyal customers, over newbies. So that was the caveat of this build. So if you're excited about that, free way to win money and watch us, fumble around. And I just hope I don't damage it by going too fast.
Right.
But
be realistic with your build. Don't tear up the plane. If you break your airplane during this, you lose automatically. I mean, come on.
Look, we all win because we're all flying shooting stars.
This is true. This is true. So, I guess without further ado, let's start getting into the unboxing. Laura, if you'll put me on a top shot, get James down in the corner here. And we will start getting into the box, guys. James, you're going to be there. If you've got questions for James, they are both listening. Alpha's in the chat right now. And we're going to start getting into this
I'll
box.
be here, but just remember, Wes, at some point, I want to switch the battery in my camera.
You just tell me when you're ready to go. Over and do your thing.
Once you get it all out, then I'll do that quick, and we'll be rocking and rolling.
But like I said, guys, if you got questions for them, they're watching in the chat right now. Just throw it over there.
Yeah, I know, but I'm connected.
You're connected to me.
It's hard to.
So here we go, guys. We're getting into the box. We've got our beautiful printed instruction manual right off the bat. Give you a flip through. Got our added page for the blue board. I see.
You got it backwards.
I got it in Chinese right now, but that's okay. Somebody's got to read that too. But anyway, at the end of the day, it's just a manual. Let's get over here. You get your come get 'em rod right here.
Right in the front.
Right in the top. You gotta have that. Get those servo wires from the tail to the front of the airplane. Here you go, Dad. You want to set that somewhere?
We're going to have to lay it out so you can assemble it.
That's fine. We got to get it out of the box first, and then we can do that. Yeah. You took the plastic off of yours,
51,
right?
You better go with me.
Did,
I'll be quiet.
no, you're good. Hang out. We're like it. Hey,
Oh.
James, did you take the plastic off of your stuff yet? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
so we can
everything's
get the
on the
plastic
table.
off.
Ow.
So let's get...
Which way?
Would you...
Yeah, get all your parts laid out, ready to rock and roll.
There you go. You want to cut the end off?
Yeah.
There we go.
Of what? I hope it's not what I need to use.
Oh, I got to get my transfer.
Yep, I got mine over there too. All right, we're going to get the wing out. I will say the wing is very dense, very heavy on this plane. I mean, you can feel the way this wing feels.
And it just,
Right. It feels very dense.
It must have a lot of reinforcement in the wings or something. I mean, it's really heavy.
I mean, getting it in my hand, that wing is heavy to me.
It just could take a lot of G-force on this, how sturdy the wing is.
You get the quick connects, guys. So you're going to have the ribbon connectors on this one. No fiddling with servo wires to put in between the airplane when you're taking the wing on and off. You have your split flap right there. Comes up. Oop, there's actually some stuff in it. Need to get it out.
Well,
Protected it.
I'll say this right now. It's the quality that you
we would expect from a free wing model, of
or
course.
flatline.
I love that they already put all the no steps on it. I mean, it looks great right out of the box for a pre-applied paint job. Exactly what we were expecting. Nice panel lines.
Yep.
Hinged right here, guys. I know a lot of guys want to know if they're foam or not. We've got hinges throughout the airplane. Looking beautiful.
I really like the way they did the molded the flaps around the the foam.
Yeah, if you can see what he's talking about here.
Looks scale. Like if you see a real, just anyone Google T-33 flaps, and you could just see.
Yes.
Obviously, it's crazy mechanical underneath,
Yeah,
but
just a beautiful.
looks
beautiful,
absolutely gorgeous.
beautiful.
Your gear doors, guys, and these are sprung inner gear doors, right? Not mechanical. These are where they've got the little springs that it comes down and hits these and brings them down. You don't have a servo to run your inner gear doors. Saves weight. But anyway, there's that. We'll see it in a minute once we get this thing.
And the servo horns are ball
link.
link.
Yep, ball link servo horns, guys.
Can you see those?
And all pre-installed.
All pre-installed. You just got to put
Yeah.
your linkages on. No big deal.
Yeah.
All right.
All
The
right.
covers. I love the servo covers too. It's nice.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that, and they actually painted the servo covers the same color as the plane.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, they're different on the rudder too. The red on the rudder.
Awesome.
On that one.
Awesome.
Just keep.
Yeah, I noticed with the Camo one, if you look up at my screen, I love
Here,
that
bring his screen
the
up.
elevator itself is painted two different colors.
They just keep
Hang on one
adding
second, we're gonna
more
make
and
you
more
bigger for a
detail to.
The horizontal stab on the
That's
Camo.
what I really like about what you guys are doing. You're thinking just a
Every
little
model
bit
gets more
past,
detailed
a little
and
bit
more
more,
better.
like just like these covers covering the servos.
They resized
I mean,
them
it's
again.
just getting better. I mean, that's all I can say.
And actually, on the Camo one, if you can see, the decal goes over the servo cover, so it's really really nice looking. Perfect.
I got my baggie of parts I can't open yet, guys. I'm just gonna set that off to the side while James is showing.
In there is your control. You get, I think you get 6 or 7 control rods. You have your ribbon cables, and you got 14 screws.
Yep.
So it's six screws for the tail assembly. It is 4 screws for the main wing, and then 4 screws for the tip tanks. That's it.
There you go. All right.
Oh, and you get 2 little accessories. You know, the pitot tube underneath, and you get a
that is one big tank.
and you get your little
the
foam
tanks.
squishy thing for your
tip
for your
tanks
battery
look huge for this airplane.
That's where they were.
I like that red, man. That's going to be easy to see in the air.
I actually was born in a town that had a training base, and the first airplanes I remember as a child, I was born in 1953, but this base was started during the war, and it didn't end until '75. But one of my first recollections was seeing the T-33, because it was the training jet at that time. Of course, they transitioned into the T-38 later. Oh, but I remember these flying all over the place.
And the packaging, you guys have got packaging down to a science to get these things here. I don't think I've ever had any damage on any of my Freewing models. Not to
I
say,
hear you, Ruffian.
not to say if there ever was, you guys wouldn't back it up, you know. So,
But
anyway.
yeah, I'll agree with Wesley.
Y'all got the packaging down to an
haven't-
art form on these things
We
now.
have not unpackaged one that has been damaged yet.
Yeah, no. All right, well, we got our tail here, the horizontal stabilizer. There we go. You can see all recessed hinges, guys. Carbon reinforced in the tail right here. Servo covers.
Yeah, the covers are servos.
Ball lengths again. You have 2 ball lengths. And beautiful job. Man, that red is going to pop in the sun. Wow. See, I thought it was orange in the pictures I had saw. I didn't realize it was actually, I mean, this is a red, like fire truck red.
Fire truck red.
I'll let you set that over there. We've got our tail.
I always think about how what kind of paint scheme that you can see
Skizzers.
far away, and this would be pretty decent at that. I think you'd be able
He's
to
trying
see
to throw mine across the room.
I'm
to
trying
make it
to
harder
drop
to put
it.
together. Here's your tail, guys. Like the checkerboard. That looks great.
Yeah, like they do a great job when they do the decals themselves, like the Mirage with the tiger meat scheme.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Who would ever want to do that on their own? That's like
I really like that they took the time to paint this red on this model. You know, some of the earlier models, this would have been something that would have got skipped from other manufacturers and other things. But the servo cover to cover up the black servo in the tail, that's a really nice touch right there, guys, that I like seeing here. You know, I have some of the original models where, you know, they would have put a black servo and it has just been black,
just
but
saying
now
that,
they've got it covered up. I mean, that's a little attention to detail.
I'm
It's just making
thinking
these models.
Freewing is making everybody else come up to another standard.
Right.
That's my opinion. Could be, but
You know,
that's what I see. Quality in the Freewings.
we love it.
Love it.
I wish you could transmit smell through the
Yeah.
through the screen,
Yeah.
because I love the way a new model
fresh paint.
smells.
You can just set it right here. We don't got much left.
I always get my nose in there a little bit.
Yeah. Everybody likes that new plane smell.
Did you?
Ah, it smells like China.
No, it smells like mold release most of the time with paint.
I
Smells
love.
like Alpha.
I'm glad y'all put
That's
2
Alpha's,
pilots
that's
in there.
Alpha's cologne.
There you go.
Sprays it on every box.
Yeah, this is Alpha's cologne. I love that you put 2 pilots in there. It's so easy to skip that step out that I've seen a lot of other manufacturers lately doing. Not to call them out too hard there, but I like that you put both pilots in the airplane. That drives me crazy when you have a 2-seater
I hate it
airplane and they
when
don't put them both
They're
in there.
not painted correctly either.
Right.
I mean, they look like crap.
But they look great, guys. Look at those pilots up close and personal.
What I dig about the cockpit too is that they painted the inside of it, you know, dark.
Right.
You know.
I mean, they don't
the
have to have
stickers.
full pilot figures and all that, but just so they kind of look realistic is what I like. You know, that they're not
They look like
painted
jet
purple
pilots.
and yeah.
Great looking cockpit.
Right.
There you go. All right. La pièce de résistance. All right.
That should be it out of the box,
This
right?
This is it. We're going to be ready to be built off here in
All
a
right,
second.
I'm going to go swap batteries in my
All right.
camera.
Lori,
Okay.
just pop him off the screen for a second. We won't be able to hear you, James, until you get back. Well, I can hear you, but the audience won't be able to hear you. And you want to grab that stand down there, Papa? All right, guys, let's get the fuse up here. Let you guys look at it. It's what you'd expect. Oh, I didn't actually realize it had this little plastic thing back here. That's nice. Receiving points there, plastic receiving points.
Since
embedded in
Alpha's
the
here,
phone.
I got to put in my request for my new airplane.
Take it easy.
I just want to
I
put in
know.
a request. I mean, I've always said it, but since I have the Corsair, the 1600 Flightline Corsair, and the thing, I would really like to have a B-25. This is my Christmas wish. Alpha.
Yeah, that's our Christmas wish for next year. A big
B-25
B-25
with the Corsair
power system.
power systems with the three. I got to get that in since he's here.
Yeah, you're good.
But there you go, guys. I mean, the finish is immaculate, as you would expect any Freewing model. I'll get it right up there close so you can see
It
it.
don't have to be a B-25. It could be a B-26.
Papa always dreaming.
I'm
Those
just,
intakes have that plastic.
hey,
Yeah, you can see the intakes are also plastic molded, guys, so you're not going to have to worry about tearing these up. Trying to figure out how to hold the airplane and show you this.
man,
These
oh,
are
man.
plastic right in here. All of this is
Leading edge
plastic.
is plastic.
Edge. All of this,
You
these
know,
sharp points where you're
and
going to have
this
to worry about
airplane-
dinking easily, they're all plastic. So
You
you're
know,
not
this-
going to have to worry about dinking these.
This airplane is going to.
It's bigger than I thought it was
Well,
going
it's
to be.
big, but it's still not.
Beautiful.
It's going to be easy to transport. And, it's
Yeah,
not.
It's the right size. It's not
the
so
right
big
size.
you can't
It's
put it
not-
in a car, but
if
it's
you want
not.
to know that,
Yeah.
it's the right size to.
If you check my Instagram, or I believe I put it on Squawk as well, or Facebook, that's one of the
Oh,
places.
he's
I
tiny.
But it fits in my minivan, like in the back of the minivan.
There you go.
Nose to fuse perfectly,
All right.
like on the rack is how I transport it. Things
I
on.
mean, these tanks.
So-
Yeah, the tanks are huge.
You know.
that thing is huge, but it's.
That's what they look like.
That's
All right,
what
so
they
let's
look
set all
like.
our
So
parts out
that
here.
is.
Laura, you can go back to our front view. We're all out. I know we've got to sit down. Hi. We're trying to get everything set down here to where you can see our stuff all laid out.
And I'm not cheating. I'm just helping him try to lay it
Our
out.
bag is sealed.
So
Oh,
that's
so for some reason, I'm going to go on and apologize for this. For some reason, OBS keeps making James change sizes. We don't know why it's doing that, but we keep fixing it, so we know that's an issue. If you guys see it happening, sorry.
So, any questions about
I don't
this,
think they care.
guys, that you have for anybody?
The Boozer B25. Now that had been the B24, but I mean, I'd be okay with a Boozer B25.
I'm just putting in my wish list. You know,
Right.
The power system on the Corsair is so sweet.
Oh man, they got the. Not to take the subject off too different, but
No,
man, we've been flying that Flightline Corsair lately, and Dad doesn't take anything out to the field anymore. He just brings the Corsair.
Well, I mean,
lately,
it's-
that's all he'll bring.
That's all you need.
And he just has been
and I
flying
do
it like
not-
crazy.
I do not have that plane does not need a gyro.
No, he doesn't have a gyro in his either. He loves
I like
that
the weight of the
Corsair.
airplane. I like the power of I like the plane all together. I mean, you hit a home run, guys.
Hit home run on the Corsair, and you know he's got the
But
Spitfire too, and he's lately been flying it. But for some reason, that Corsair just goes
It's
out
just
more
so
than anything.
sweet. I mean, the power system.
I love hearing you guys talk about our products, but I want to.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, I
Some
just
point.
wanted to say, I'm
Sorry.
I just fly that Corsair and then I go
What do you
somewhere
guys
else
think?
with
All right.
that 25.
Let's get this done here. Okay. Now, have you cheated? You've already put one together. Do I get to look at the instruction
Should
manual?
we what's it called? should we just reestablish the rules? Anybody
definitely.
just coming
and
in?
I'll be quiet, and you're
All right,
gonna be
I'll
quiet.
I'm good.
And I'm gonna look at the instruction manual to make sure I know what I'm doing when we go to this.
Yeah. Peruse it. It's one
Yes,
page.
sir.
It's going to be really hard.
Nope.
All right, guys. So, Motion RC, we're putting $25 gift certificate on the line in about however long it's going to take. As soon as we say go, when me and Wes hold up our baggies, as we start ripping, if you want to possibly win a $25 gift certificate, you will either type the letter W for Wesley or J for James, and then either at the end or sometime during the wheel, and depending on who finishes their build first, if you chose a W or a J, you can't choose both. Don't be that guy. You will be the winner of a $25 Motion. Now, the only caveat of that is you must have a Motion RC account. After the show, sometime, just email marketing@motionrc.com from your Motion RC email address. And first thing in the morning when everybody gets to work, I'll make sure a gift card is on its way to you. And the rules are for the build, we're going to get the plane assembled, gear dropped without control horns. So we're not going to do any of that. You just got to get it all assembled. So 14 screws. Got to get your pitot tube and your antennas glued. Gear dropped. Ready to
I
roll.
need some glue? Hang on. Oh, I probably got some.
Oh yeah, grab some of the best free glue you're ever gonna
All
have.
right, let me get one of my 50 of them.
Yeah, that's not included in this pack because there's literally only two little
I got
tiny
my
things
free
to
glue.
glue on.
Quick question. Before we start, just to make this fair,
Yes.
which screws are for what? The long ones are the tip tanks, the countersunks.
The six screws. Listen.
Okay.
The 6 screws are for the tail assembly. The 4 shorter screws are for the main wing, and the 4 longer screws are for the tip tanks.
Just to keep us fair. That's the only thing I was trying to find in the book, was which ones went where. All right.
Yes, sir.
Are you guys ready?
Are you guys ready? This is going to be exciting.
I'm ready.
This might be the first ever build-off that I've ever seen.
I don't think I've never seen one, but now remember, guys.
so.
As soon as they say go, you got to check. Make your decision between Wesley or James.
Oh, well, we already saw. I saw somebody down there. No screw guns. We're using manual tools tonight.
Tools.
Yeah.
And
Got a
I'm getting
screwdriver,
out of the
manual
way.
screwdriver.
I'm getting out of
Ready?
the way because I don't want to.
Are you ready?
Who's gonna give us the countdown?
Come on, guys. Here we go.
And is it
I will.
3, 2, 1 go or is it 3, 2, 1?
I think it's 3, 2, 1
1,
fly, isn't it? I don't know.
All right, Lori,
3.
you give us the
Wait,
countdown.
no.
All right, Lori.
All right, ready?
Are you gonna pop in front of the screen and put your face up here? Come on,
No.
everybody always wants to see Lori.
Okay.
Get right in front of the camera and do it. Here we go.
I got it.
Everybody always wants to see Lori. She never wants to come in front of the camera. Here she goes. Here she comes.
Exciting.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go!
There you go. Ah! All right, parts are out.
Ah.
Go.
We are ready.
Papa, or no, you can't help
No, I
me.
can't help you.
No help for you.
Yeah, no help.
No help. All right, I need this.
I better not see any help.
I will try to help you see where.
Got to get your teeth into it, buddy.
No cheating.
No cheating.
No
Got to
cheating.
take off your stuff. So the first step in the assembly is your tail. We're going to put on the horizontal stab. So you're going to extend the thing. Give me my go get 'em wire. Let's get that in here. Make sure I can see it. Come on. Oh, I'm going to lose already on the go get 'em wire. There we go. We're through. Get those in. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Wes, do you not talk and build?
Oh no, I'm letting you do it.
Oh, you
No,
know.
I'm letting you talk because I've already got my tail on.
I can't even watch.
But see, I was letting you just struggle a little bit.
I know Papa's helping you out.
No, I'm not.
Papa's back
No,
here
no.
cheating. What?
No.
There we go.
No, I'm not letting Papa help him.
Nope.
All right. I
I'm
blame
letting you young
Alpha
guys.
for
wait.
this poor design.
I missed something. This goes in afterwards. Okay, we're good.
All right. think I gotta do the back T. I'm doing it without the manual.
Me too.
I think I said back T. Yep.
There we go.
Yep. Alright, we're rolling through.
Nope. Doing that
Rolling
wrong.
through.
Here we go. That's why I should have read the manual. This goes first. Good thing I didn't do that. By the way, you got to put your rudder on before you can put your screws in, by the way.
Yep. Oh, my mic just fell off the table. There it is.
I don't know if he saw that or not. You got to put your rudder on before you put your screws in.
No, you put 2 screws in first, then you put your rudder on for the other 4.
Oh. He's catching up. I can't get my come get him to go through now.
Coming back
You
through.
guys ever watch paint dry? I can't get my come get him to go through. It's fighting me.
We should have got people. We should have got people trying to do it together at the same time as well.
Gosh, I can't get mine to go through.
We're really upsetting all the builders.
They're
out
all
there who
like, hey,
to
these
take their
guys.
time to do
Oh
this
yeah,
stuff.
I know. For real. All right, what am I doing wrong here?
At the field. Here we go. Oh yeah.
Oh, there's a little bit of trash talk happening.
Oh, he's kicking my butt right now because I can't get my code getter rod to go in here.
So who picked me and who picked Wes? What is?
Wes
Give me
is
some
getting-
big names.
Wes
Yeah,
started out
let's
good.
see.
There it goes. I
Let's
got
see
it.
Here. I've
I
got,
got it.
Jess Custom RC picked Wes. Skyblazer picked James.
He's kicking my butt right now, isn't he?
Randomly going through here. Deuces Wild picked James.
There it goes.
They would have to
Dave
paint this
Kaliski
jet
picked
gray,
James.
wouldn't they?
What do you mean?
Yeah, Dave.
Because I love gray to Papa Dot.
I know, you're going to have to get this one done.
Right.
All right, I got it.
And then our
Here we
screen's
go.
messing up now, so let me fix that real quick.
All right, I got mine in.
I love it.
Wesley screwed his up right off the bat, so he had to pull everything back out.
Oh gosh.
But now he's in there. Here we go. All right,
Let's see.
screws.
Dennis Farley picks James.
Just out of the sky tomorrow. I blame everybody on the Boozers channel.
Yeah.
I forgot a screw.
Mary G picks Wesley.
Well, now you got to remember, James has already put one of these together.
Yeah, he's
got a
cheating.
little bit of edge.
Alpha picks Wesley.
Oh, Alpha! Oh, man!
We did that for fun.
Kevin Farrows
All right.
picks James.
Who did?
Kevin.
Well,
Ben. Well, Kevin doesn't Kevin want Wes to take his time with
Yeah,
his
Kevin's like, hey, take your time. Wait a second here.
Make sure we get it right.
There's that. There's that. Oh man, he's already got the wing on. I'm getting my butt kicked.
Using the teeth. Wow, we ain't done yet, baby. Don't call it a comeback. You'll feel like the Texans earlier today. They were up 21-0 at the end of the first quarter and got blown out.
Screwdriver in there.
Any football guys out there? I got the Packer game on in the background. But I'm a Giants fan. My season ended week 4.
we didn't turn on a timer on this, did we?
Nope. We don't need no timer.
We don't need no
We
stinking
got live
timer.
competition.
There ain't no
happening
stinking
out here.
timers.
Second screw.
Everybody that voted Wesley's getting a little nervous right now.
I mean
see
to
it.
tell you, he's struggling.
Your boy.
I got it. All right.
Exercise tonight. I'm feeling good.
Problem is, did you put all 6 screws in the tail that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Getting my butt handed to me.
Hot.
This is better than the playoff games. Is what I'm seeing.
Wait, I tell you. All right, here we go.
Yo.
Hey, do me a favor and just hold that for a second. Not cheating, just having him hold it while I set the airplane in different position. Want to make it where the tail ain't bonking the table. All right.
I'm trying to get the wire out of my headphones out of the way.
Who knows? Maybe James will forget a wire or something here in a second. We'll win by default, huh?
Well, when I flip the landing gear, my plane goes full throttle into the table.
Right.
That's probably what's going to happen.
You know,
I did that with an F-15 once.
funny enough.
Quit sweating all over the jet.
Funny enough,
I used a receiver to build an F-15 once with the where the throttle was on channel 3 and I had forgotten. So I went to reverse my elevator and off the table.
Funny enough, though, let's see. I was going to say, think back just a few years ago, guys. Could you even imagine saying, hey, let's build our airplanes and race to see who can finish one in 30 minutes? I mean...
Next time we have to put our money where our mouth is and do it with a Black Horse ARF.
Oh, God, we'd be here for a month.
Let's do it with a Stuart.
Oh, Lord.
Next week on our channel, I'm going to have the that big Spitfire to show people on Friday on the live show.
Killed me on the rudder a minute ago. But I'm coming. I got my wing on. He's got one of his things on. I gotta get there. Hey, keep talking. I know you like to. Forget what you're doing for just a minute.
Right. I'll look down the hole, baby.
Maybe he'll drop a screw.
Right. Hey, did you sneeze or something? Drop a screw.
There we go.
All right.
Those tip tanks, you gotta like.
I mean to tell you,
You gotta fit that in.
them tip tanks look like they got mile-long screws.
It's just like the cavity for it. It's a little finagling get in there.
I'm noticing.
There we go. You'll feel it slide in.
Oh, there.
It's getting dirty on the
That's right. Just the tip.
All right.
Uh-oh.
What?
Wesley's hit a snag.
No, I got it. Don't count me out yet.
I'm counting you out before we started.
Oh, man. This is getting rough. There's a lot of trash talking tonight.
You'll have to have a fly-off, Wesley.
Yeah, we'll have a fly-off after
And
this.
just so you guys know, we found our receivers before we started, both of us. So
So you got both
you
tip
see me
tanks
plug in
on?
and turn
Dang
on.
it.
Yep.
I'm coming.
I'm in the way.
Aileron. Elevator. Rudder. Polarity looking good.
Game over.
Here.
It's not looking good,
Here.
guys.
I still got to glue the front pieces on. Stuff it in. I got to put my elevator. I got to plug into the blue box.
He's just taking his time now, guys. He's like, oh, I didn't mean to come show you up over here. Hey, he's resized again, Lori.
Oh, shoot.
Just hit transition. Bam! Ah, don't hit any cameras or nothing.
So what's the live chat looking like? I ain't got time for
I
that.
know.
I don't know. Everybody's like, come on, Wes, you're killing us over here.
Cool. Oh yeah, and Wes owes everybody $25.
Oh, man!
Well,
Hey, doesn't matter which way you plug the wings in, right? Yeah, okay.
Something about James building
Yeah.
circles around Wes over here.
I'm gonna have to clean this up later, but
Just like that. Oh yeah, I understand. You'll have to clean up your wires, but I have a feeling we're about to hear gear come out.
oh,
Ricky put
Uh-oh, he
$500
forgot
on
something.
James in
I need a
Vegas.
vine plug.
Oh! I can come back!
It wasn't bound.
ooh.
I'm almost there! Where's the receiver?
Wes is going granny speed.
No, he's not!
No, if James has already got all of his plugs in, his servo wires in, you're...
Flaps! Auxiliary.
Uh-oh, here it goes.
Did you get all the nose pieces glued on? I didn't see
Oh
that.
yeah, have you glued all your nose pieces on?
Did you put your back?
I will.
Oh, it don't count yet.
I want to get it bound.
Trailer on.
We good.
Oh, it's not going good. Landing gear goes there.
Line plug is out. I want to get my canopy on.
Rudder.
Uh-oh, Wesley, it's not looking
Squeeze it in.
good.
It's not looking good. I'm going as fast as I can. Elevator.
But yet,
Oh, my receiver's sitting under my battery right now.
It'll be alright.
Get out.
you hadn't glued the things on yet, whatever they are. I don't even know what they are.
Come
Now,
on, you can do it.
crap! I don't remember which ones they go in for the servo ports.
Oh, too bad.
Ah,
That's such a
it
shame.
is a shame. I gotta get the manual.
Oh, no.
Somebody built one earlier this week and cheated on me.
Speedo 2.
No, it's in Chinese.
Accepted the bet. You accepted the bet.
Elevator. Elevator. Is these two. Oh, here's gear coming down.
Uh-oh.
This ain't good.
Ta-da!
This ain't good.
I think it's over.
Is it
It's
over?
over.
Huh?
Game time.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, I'm this close, I might as well finish. He kicked my butt, guys, but maybe next time.
We got everything working.
Are you glued together even?
Yeah, I got my pitot tube on and my antenna.
I think
Good,
you cheated.
brother. Oh man, I just looked over at you for the first time. That's rough.
That was rough. I had to stop to look up this. Ah, let's see.
I might start doing my control rod.
Right, go on and get that set up. Let's see, where does the rudder go? The problem is,
Dude, this is really fun.
I couldn't remember which ones the blue boxes went. Dan's over here shaking his head. I can't believe you're my son.
That's okay. I'm doing worse than you did.
Papa, you can adopt me anytime.
Papa's next, right?
No. Papa's a slow builder.
Me too.
He,
Found out tonight.
You know, we have a Papa dot race. That'll be really interesting.
now
for
I'll go with
everybody.
that one on you.
All right.
So,
In better news.
Lori, you can the wheel and get back and see if we can count.
What's that? Yeah. Y'all can start doing
See
that.
who the
I'm going to
winner
drop
is.
my gear real quick just to make sure. Let's see if Wesley even hooked everything up right.
I'm going to hold on to it.
I think you should hold on to it. I screwed that blue board part up all kinds of probably. Let's see. Here we go. Contact.
I can't get the track to go back up to the top.
Yeah, Timmy.
Oh, I got stuff. Gear. Hold it up. Wait.
She looks so much better in person. The camo, I love it. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, the USAF, super cool. The Black Knight, the Black Knight is a great team.
Uh-oh. I hooked something up wrong.
That.
Oh, I forget there's a huge delay, too. All right.
No, I don't think that.
Oh, wow.
Well, I don't know if I hooked up something wrong or what.
If it starts,
What happened?
if you let the smoke out, is it warranty not good?
The warranty's no good if you let the smoke out. We'll figure it out.
I can't get the track to go back to the top.
It's working,
Did you get
but
it
I
working?
lost.
Did the other gear
I don't know
come
what's
down?
going on with you. I'm going to play with a tank while you're
All right, so you getting the chat figured out, Lori?
I can't get the track to go back to the top so I can find who won.
We're trying to figure out who won, but we can't get the chat to go back up to the top.
Yo, all the wrenches. Oh, look at that.
Oh, man.
Fire at West.
Must be nice.
Gone.
He kicked my butt tonight, guys. But I hope y'all enjoyed the race. I'm sweating like a pig over here.
Here you go.
I missed
I got
something.
football on the back.
I missed something here, though. Something ain't plugged in or something.
There we go. I got it on my phone.
Russian tank with my German bird. Alpha, what scale is this? 1/9/15? 1/9/5. I'm
I gotta
sorry
figure out
on
what's
the.
Well, it don't matter.
Dude, the tank is unbelievable. Let me see. Do I have smoke in here? I don't know if I put the smoke in. Actually, I don't even know if I ever. Smoke will come out the side. Oh, yep. little bit popping
Here, you
out.
can take that out of the way.
I
I'll
don't
just set
have
it on the table so we can sit down here beside it.
Oh yeah, a little smoke coming out on the table. Look at
Oh,
that.
the tank's
Comes
sweet.
out the side, here, back left.
So, Lori's trying to figure out how to look up who won.
It's not letting me go back up.
But
We
she's
know.
having an issue. We can't go back far enough to figure it out. The chat's not letting us go back far enough.
I don't know.
Moderators, anybody in here to go look? For some reason, we can't go look back. Worst comes to worst, when the video saves, we can always go back and read it too. But I'd like to find out who won right now.
Sorry,
It's okay. You kicked our
I'm
butt.
playing with the. I know.
Right time.
I know.
But it was fun.
I knew it was gonna happen.
Hey, you know, I had to talk a little trash though. I'd hope he can beat me though. You know,
He's already put one
he's
together.
put one together
I'm
already.
telling you what, you're sweating like a pig.
I'm sweating right now.
He is sweating.
I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God. I mean, there is big drops coming off his head.
Oh.
My heart started racing at the beginning.
Well, what it stinks is I had the rudder on, and then I couldn't get the wire through the second time to get the rudder on. Ah. I unhooked mine too.
The beauty about this model is it will tilt without the battery, without the hatch, but if the hatch
It
is
won't
on
flip
without
over?
battery, she'll sit
Nice.
nice on the nose.
Nice.
Not one of those that falls back on its butt.
Well,
I like
we're
that.
trying to figure out who the winner is. But the problem is, it is not letting Lori go back in the chat far enough to look it up. So I might have to find out afterwards.
Captain Pokemon, probably.
Oddly enough,
Oop, somebody's going.
did anybody figure this
Hello?
out? Mary Boozer, good job for losing.
Well, look, worst case scenario. If we end the video, maybe
Go.
you go live quick for like a minute. Everybody jump in, and we could go back into the live chat replay and announce the winner. Like,
Just figure it out. We can
quick,
go back
you
and
know?
find it. I just got to let the video process, and then I can get back in there and rewatch it and find it out.
yeah, but you want to have everybody here to know who,
Right.
you know, who it might be.
Um,
I say spin the wheel.
all right.
Let's see what. Do you know what number it
I haven't
was?
spun it yet.
We haven't spun it yet. Let's
I was-
spin it,
Oh,
and we're going to figure this out.
Too
I might.
intrigued in that.
We could spin
All right,
the wheel
here we go.
and do what, you know, like pretend the live stream died. You could go to another live stream quick, and we'll just announce the winner after the
All right.
show. You know.
So, guys, you heard
Everybody
it.
who picked James, you're gonna come and check it out for another 5 minutes. You
Yeah,
know,
if you
and
picked Wes, you've already lost.
everyone who picked Wes, what's wrong with you?
I mean, what were you thinking? Alpha, what were you thinking?
Alright, let's get that.
We'll get it figured out one way or the other. All right.
Alright, here we go. We ready? We're gonna spin to see who wins. Okay.
Oh.
So the 18th person that shows James is going to be the winner. What we are going to do is let the video... What?
Somebody is actually sending
Represent Garrett
messages
Kirby.
of the order.
Oh, somebody's got it. One of our subscribers is looking.
It's Victor.
We'll go back and verify it just to make sure, guys. But if they can figure it out, Blue Wrenches, save us.
1, 2, 3.
And then what you do have to look at though is if there's somebody, because there's always a numbskull who put W and J. They're
Right.
out.
It needs to be a W or a J.
It can't.
But
You know,
Lori's getting pictures of
Somebody
it.
had, you know, if somebody tried to do one of each. You're out.
And also, you have to already be.
Yeah, you have to have a Motion RC account.
Yeah.
Don't forget that, and you have to
Yeah.
have bought something from Motion RC on that account.
And I told Wesley, if this winner, if we check tomorrow, if he doesn't have a Motion RC account, then I'm going to give the $25 and Wes will do it again.
Right.
There you go.
We'll figure something else
You know,
out.
You know,
either way, it wasn't much. It was just for
We're-
fun. Me and Wes thought of this one.
We were just
yesterday,
doing
like
this for
7
fun, yeah.
o'clock.
And man, I have had
We
a
were like, yo,
ball.
you want to come on the show? And he showed me a picture of his box, and I'm like, I have a box. I bet I could beat you in a race.
And he did!
and he
Kicked
did,
my
man. Hey, you know about this kid? I did.
All right, next we'll do who can fly the lowest inverted.
You know, this has got to be
You will win.
without
I just
the
have to
sweet
remember,
wings.
down is up and up is expensive.
That's right.
Without the sweep wings, this has got to be a very stable.
It's going to be a very docile, easy trainer
I don't
jet.
know about
It's gonna be
docile,
good.
but it's
No, it
gonna
is.
be-
I have a feeling this is going to fly like an
You
Avanti.
know, the straight wings and
James
the
has
big,
flown one.
big surface area.
Any luck, Lori?
Didn't you say it was kind of a floater, James? I mean, it just it's
Well,
got good.
if you notice, like, yeah, you know, I got to watch Patrick fly it about 15 times that Sunday, and what's it called? Yeah, he was. You know, our field is obviously all those
What is it?
trees make
Yeah.
it. You know, you
Huh?
can't come in on a straight approach landing, but he was cutting power.
I don't have
You know,
enough.
Yeah,
halfway on the
really
down
believe-
leg
We'll just
almost
have to
as he was starting
we'll
his
figure it
turn
out.
and not feeding in anything unless he needed it coming across the runway.
This
You know,
look-
like it will glide, it will go fast. Like, you know, he got
All right,
two
all right. Go
7.5-minute flights
Or
on
you
a
already
6,000 Admiral.
Right.
And those
Just
were his
write it down
only
the number,
two
we'll
flights
figure it
on a
out.
6,000 Admiral. So as he gets more used to it, you know, like tomorrow I'm going to do the maiden on this. My goal with the video with the putting the 12 blade inrunner, I'm just going to, you know, fast pass by me. I'll see how many flights I could get in tomorrow. 'Cause it's supposed to be a gray day. It won't look pretty as far as the plane in the sky, but it's more about I want to hear the difference and see if I have any sort of difference. But again, like this will be my first. I'll probably get 6 to 10 flights on it tomorrow, and it's hard to give a proper review. I'll just have an initial thought on it, you know.
Right.
I
But I
really
plan on getting out
believe-
more and more, and obviously so many people are having them now. You're going to see so many videos come out on this thing, and guys are going to get into them. So make sure you get on Hobby Squawk, guys. That thread is hopping. I know the RC Group's thread is always full. Jump in our customer community on Facebook, and but I'll let you know. So that video, I'm hoping if me and Alex could get out tomorrow during the day, Alex should probably have it edited Monday night. We might have it in the email for Tuesday morning, or worst case, the video will be up Wednesday morning. But Alex is pretty quick when it comes to flight videos, you know.
We don't know this yet, but I'm going to say maybe this could be a first jet.
I see this being a first or second jet, yeah, easily.
Well,
I think this is
really
going to be a
believe
beginner
it.
plane.
So-
I really.
But it's
believe
also
this
good
is
for an advanced guy.
Yeah, well, it would be that way too, but I mean, it's going to have.
I'd say somebody coming from having warbird experience.
Yes.
Yeah, like I would say this isn't your first airplane,
No.
but
No.
that's what
no,
I always
no,
hear
no,
people
no,
say,
no.
jump to a 64 millimeter jet first. And to me, when I tried to do that when I got into jets. I got the F8 Crusader thinking, oh yeah, that was tough to fly compared to like the 70 millimeter Hawk, which was the jet I really got my chops on. I have probably the most hours on that 70 millimeter Hawk. I was just going out every day. Like, I got to learn this thing, you know, like tons of awful landings, like just to do it. But then when I got the Avanti, I'm like, I should have just started with this, because the second that thing took off, I'm like, this is easy.
Oh yeah, the
But,
Avanti
you know,
is one of the
like-
easiest
Well,
planes
another
I've ever
thing
flown.
is this. I like a
And I feel like the L39 has the feel of the Avanti. And from what Patrick said, like, whether you go Avanti if you like the sport look, whether you go with the L39 because you like wingtip lights and that Euro fast look, or you go with this classic American T-33, they're all going to be great options.
easier
But
flying.
there isn't anything
In that
like
LSD.
flying a heavier airplane. I mean, a heavier plane just flies a lot better.
Well,
I mean,
it's
it's just got. It's just like me flying those 1600. That
bigger.
Corsair. It's
Is what he's
heavier.
saying. Bigger is better, not necessarily heavier. So usually
Well, I mean,
the
the
key
bigger
is
they
Well-
are, the heavier they are, and if it's got the
We
right
took
power
off-
and the right.
So when we got to the field that Sunday, which is I brought my son and met Patrick there. Alex was on vacation, just me. I had to be on the camera the whole time. But we got there, and it was like a 10 to 15 mile an hour crosswind for Patrick's maiden. And, you know, he had the 5,000 in because I have more of those packed than anything. And we flew most of those in the 5,000 in, no gyro or anything. So it was getting, you know, a little beat up. But then we went to the 6,000, and Patrick did say, you know, on a windier day, that extra weight felt really nice in this bird.
Yep.
So I think I know a lot of guys have 6250s, and you probably get a 7 or 8,000 in here and get away with it just because the whole frame itself is light and it's powerful, you know? Like, I mean, 1920 kV inrunner, this thing is it shoots to the sky.
It's
you know,
a
like
shooting star, you say?
Yeah, like yeah, man, it's
Well,
a shooting star
I really believe.
by Bad Company.
I think-
Somebody made a joke like you should have used Madonna's shooting star instead of Bad Company shooting star
Oh no.
This is
in the video for the song.
some of the jets since
I'll hold mine
I'm
up real
my
quick so
age,
guys can see it.
I
Kind
don't
of
try to fly.
together.
But this one here, I would probably really.
Sorry.
If I got a hold of this airplane, it'd probably be like the Corsair for me.
I mean, it's a good size airplane, guys.
It's
a good size. Like, again,
one of those
it's
planes
the
that I would
longest,
really
it's the
like.
widest 80 millimeter we got. It's just the shortest, but that's not its fault. That's just because of the nature of the beast. Like it's a stubbier, it's a stubbier model than like the L39 or the A4. Just based on, and again the scale. But
What I'm trying to get across is because of my age.
I dig it.
I look at planes that I think that possibly I could handle, and I really believe this to me would be one that I would try.
Yeah, he's not a F-16 or a.
No, I don't have the reaction times on those.
Yeah, certain planes, but he thinks he could fly this one.
Yeah,
and I do too.
I
I think this is a good step up from
I
a
do.
Warbird. You can always slow it down a little bit, but it's got a straight wing. It's going to be predictable Warbird type flying airplane.
The first jet I ever flew was the Avanti.
Yeah, and he goes, "Oh, this isn't bad at all."
Bad at all. I mean, I landed the first time. I really believe this probably is a flight characteristics of an Avanti. Got to. It's got too much wingspan, too much throws. It's got a lot of throws on the aileron. I mean, it's got to be a good flying plane.
I tend to feel more comfortable in the jets with the wider wingspan. Just, it's a more calming flight. Like, so on the ME-262, the Venom, the F-86, the A-6, like, when you have that sort of wing, I think it's the best place to start for an EDF jet pilot. Like, when you get to the Delta stuff, the more A4 and Mirage, like guys are saying, I want to fly, F-35 is my first jet. I'm like, no.
And I flew that Mirage too, and I wouldn't call that a first plane.
Start on a trainer that American jet pilots started on too. Like
I could see an F-86. He's got an F-86 now. He's flown it once or twice.
But I just hadn't had a lot of time to fly it.
And he really likes that. It's an older model, but the F-86 is still a great model too.
Oh, it's a classic.
Yeah.
And the beauty is now we got those inrunners coming out in a high performance version.
Right.
So you can give new life to an existing model. And the one thing is everybody's going inrunner. Like, it doesn't mean an outrunner is bad. Like, now you're getting the outrunner for pretty cheap.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like, if you're starting out in a jet, you don't need to jump to the high performance, version of something. You can always get that power system later. You know what I mean? Like, inrunners are still awesome. Like, they're not terrible jets. And I'm telling you, put an outrunner in this plane, I'm sure Alpha with an outrunner will get more flight time than me with an inrunner, just because of how good a pilot you are. Like a better pilot
motion page
is gonna.
On this plane.
Oh yeah, Laura, you want to pop that up? That's a good
pop
point.
That up.
Oh, he was going to pop up the product page real quick so we can look at it.
I know
guys hadn't even got to see it yet.
We just want to make sure that everybody sees the
price, and if you want to order one, guys, Motion RC is the only place to get one. Go on there, check it out. Smoke a deal.
Got two
is that the
sheets,
plug and play you put up there? That's the ARF Plus.
Oh shoot.
Oh, somebody's saying Raven Rock Machine and Aviation.
Yeah,
he might be the winner.
Oh, okay.
Have you purchased something from Motion RC in the past?
You want the other one, Laura? Yeah, what? PMP, that's it.
Plug and play.
So we got somebody that thinks he's the winner. I will go back and verify, but if y'all agree that that's the winner, great, but I will verify it after the video uploads and posts.
Yeah.
And
again, if you are, and when Wes verifies you as the winner, I guess he'll contact you.
How about
and then
this?
You're gonna email marketing@motionrc.com.
How about this? Everybody here should be a fan of the Motion RC fan media page on Facebook, correct?
Not everybody has
Maybe.
Most. I don't know.
Not everybody has Facebook.
Trust me, if I didn't have RC groups to follow, I wouldn't have Facebook either.
I don't know how I'm going to do it. I guess I can go live for just a few minutes after we figure it out. And I'll put
I
it
only
up.
follow RC stuff on my Facebook, so when I open it up, it's just full of RC stuff.
Okay. I will go live for just a few minutes after we figure it out. I'm going to have to give the video about an hour to an hour and a half to process, guys. Once it finishes, I will go live for just a few minutes to announce who the winner was after I can verify it.
Did the winner actually verify that he has an account with Motion RC?
We don't know who the winner is, Dad.
I thought we did.
Well, somebody
Somewhat.
thinks it's Raven Rock. Do you have? He's bought
Raven
plenty
Rock.
from Motion Lowell, so
I bought
Okay.
Good,
plenty for
Raven.
Motion, so that's
Okay,
the answer.
well, we will
If
go
he
back
is
and
the
verify
winner,
it.
So Raven Rock.
Oh, wait. Mark Z says if you count James as J, Dennis Farley is number 18.
Okay, did
Uh-oh.
somebody get it figured out? Did y'all get back in the chat somehow?
No, I haven't got back in the chat.
Somebody did.
I'm sure a few of them can, but everybody's is going to be a little.
Well, we
bit
know
different.
Dennis Farley is definitely.
He's bought stuff from Motion RC before.
We know
So
that.
next week, live on Merry Boozers, Dennis Farley versus Raven Rock, T-33 build.
right. See who can win.
Sure that
And we
the
start
right
over.
person, and we're
And
not.
we do it again.
All we want to do is be fair to everybody.
Yeah, we
else.
do want to be fair to the guys, these.
I mean, we appreciate everybody
make
coming
it.
by and watching the Boozers and James with Motion to do
And
what we're doing tonight.
I want to say thank you, James, for taking the time out of your weekend to come on our show. I know you do airplanes Monday through Friday, and weekends are for you. So we really do appreciate you taking the time out to come hang out with us tonight.
Yes.
Oh, man, I love it. I mean, yeah, I had to ask the wife yesterday. I was like, I want to do a build contest. Wait, Wes, let me ask the wife. Can I do it Sunday night? Yeah, sure.
He
All right,
wanted
I
to come
mean,
show up me
But yeah,
who boss
man,
was.
Well,
I
that's
appreciate
right.
you guys, everything you do. You know, I'm looking forward to a huge 2020 just from Motion RC, and obviously I'm going to see you at Null, and we're going to have some fun.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And probably before Null, at some point, you might come up here, right?
Yeah, we've been
And
talking about it, so I
potentially do some flying when maybe another new product is announced and
You know-
and ready for release.
You know, James,
So, 'cause you know us, there's always
I
something.
know I'm a little
on the way.
prejudiced to be a Motion guy, and I'm going to say I am prejudiced. Motion RC is my favorite go-to place. I'm sorry, but that's just it. I like their products.
Thank you, Reckham.
But I just I'm just amazed with what you guys did in 2019.
oh yeah, the amount of airplanes.
All
and
the
things.
airplanes you released last year. If it's anything like 19 for 20, it's going to be a fantastic year, guys. You need to keep your eyes open and see what
Tanks,
Motion
construction
I mean,
equipment.
isn't that
No worries,
amazing? And I believe I think that Motion's kind of like the Boozers. We're trying to do
The best you can.
the best you can and give them the best product out here. And I hope you guys think that we're doing that. I mentioned the Wesley and Lori that I can't
I mean,
think
look at
of-
the show that the three of you put together. The production quality from
Well,
three people who never did any
We've
of it
never
a year
done
ago.
any of this a year
It's-
ago.
You know,
But
it's second to one. So,
Not
just kidding.
but the
yet, not yet.
what
You
I
gotta
know-
keep working on yours just a little bit longer.
what I told Wesley.
Thank you,
I
George
don't know of
Watts, for the super
anything
chat.
that anybody hasn't asked us to do that we haven't tried to do on our show. And
Yeah.
we're gonna have something next week.
Build a P-38. I've been getting extra lately. It's filmed. We just gotta edit it.
But they asked me to show them how to paint one of those leather patches, which it's in the can.
You're gonna get to see it here in a few
And
weeks.
it's like watching.
Like watching paint dry
paint
for
dry,
real.
but It's about an hour video.
But it's what we've had a lot of people asking
And
about.
like I say, if you ask for it, we're going to try to do it if it's any way possible that we can get the product or we have the ability to do it, we will do it. So
Well,
that's
James,
all I want to add to it.
I know it's a shorter show tonight, guys, but
Thanks.
I mean, James,
Thanks,
thank you for
George
being
Watts.
here.
No worries, man.
We got them unboxed. I'm gonna finish putting mine together now, slowly and
Same here. I gotta
sexily.
get it.
And,
I gotta get it set up to go fly tomorrow.
Get all
start
my
charging
control
back.
horns. I'm actually going to go try and fly this one tomorrow too. If weather permitting, I'll probably run out to the field that's just a mile down the street and try and get mine flown too and get the video up this week. Because I mean, it's the new hot plane. We got to get it out. So
The new hotness.
that's
And-
the
and
new
I don't know
hotness.
if Alpha's
Next one.
still here, but I put
But
in
you know
my
what's funny about
Christmas-
this plane?
we-
And I said it to Alpha. If you go to because I know a lot of guys probably check through like the section with all the EDF jets. Seeing it on there now, it looks like a plane that should have always been there. You know, it doesn't stick out like the airliner or, you know, like, it's like, why wasn't that always here?
The
You know,
T-33 is a plane that we've been needing for a while.
A T-33, you know, like, it just seems like one of those, especially like if you're doing a trainer, a real-life trainer is a great RC trainer. And, you know, the idea behind this is a plane like this and more of these available can help get more people in the hobby, you know, especially into EDF jet, which right now has been hot. And it seems to be something that I don't think is going to go away because there's just so many darn, you know, jets that people want to fly at some point in their life. So I think jets are here to stay for a long time.
Yeah, I do too. I agree with you wholeheartedly. The jets are here, and you have to have something. I mean, they brought out prop planes, and what was the first thing we told them to fly is something with a high wing, like a Cessna, which was a trainer. So now, what you're doing here, we're bringing out a trainer jet.
Right.
Or something that could be that way. This could be the best trainer jet, but we're going to have to find that out.
We got to find that out still.
But we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, people were asking me right away, like, is it faster than the L-39? Is it faster than the Avanti? I'm like, you know, I don't go out there with a radar gun. I'm not that concerned with direct, like, I don't care what the number is. I'm like, it's fast. And, you know, it's negligible. I saw a guy had a stock 12-blade Avanti out there that day, and they did one pass together because his battery was dead as Patrick was flying his. And, you know, I mean, this thing seemed faster, you know, but I think it's negligible, the speed differences you're going to get on all three. And it comes down to all three of them should be in your hangar because they're all the type of model that you can get whatever you want out of it. I mean, if you want to do aerobatics with a jet, you're doing it with this. You're doing it with the L-39. You're doing it with the Avanti. If you want to fly slow and just cruise around, you're doing it with this. Yep. You're doing it with the Avanti. You're doing it with the L-39. Yep. If you want to, you know, whatever you want to do. If you just want to sit there and do touch and goes left and right, this is going to get it done. And if you fly off of grass, man, no worries with this, the Avanti or the L-39. I mean, no problem.
But
tires are, I think the tires are almost 3 inches on the mains, 2 inch on the nose. It's big, robust gear. She'll lift right off. You put flaps on and gun it, you'll be off in a second. You know, like no problem.
Well, I know that there's going to be plenty of videos out there in the next week to 10 days or 2 weeks, and this plane will prove itself. Mm-hmm. I really, with the diversity of the pilots out there, you normally...
I can't wait to see the custom liveries, guys. Oh, yeah. I know, like, a lot of people say they wanted it in a blank scheme.
Yeah.
But, like, the L-39 proved you could just paint right over those, you know, over the decals, and you're not going to notice at all. Like, throw a little bay silver, you know, Rust-Oleum silver 2-time on, you know, the USAF one, and you've got a fresh, you know, palette to work with, and any scheme from Cali, you know, you'll be good to go.
Yep, I agree.
Sweet.
Sweet plane.
Well, like I said, thanks, James. I think we're going to go ahead and cut this off. Guys, I'm going to let the video process, and then after it does, and I can go back in and check the chats, I will see who the winner was, verify it. We think it's either, who was it? It was Dennis Farley or...
Dennis Farley or...
Roland Rock.
Raven Rock.
Raven Rock. So I will go back and find out for sure. I'm going to pop back on tonight for just 5 minutes. The video will only be up for a few minutes. We're going to announce the winner. Once that winner messages me, I'm going to probably take that video back down. Just because I don't want it drawing a bunch of attention to that video. I want to go into this one. So anyway, I will figure it out. I will be back on. James, once again, I'll let you close this out. Thank you for coming tonight, man. We really appreciate every time you come and hang out with us on the show. I had a ball.
Go in there and thank your wife for...
Yeah, thank that beautiful wife of yours for sharing you this evening.
From her.
I will do,
and the kids. And Alpha, I saw you in here. Thank you so much for being here too tonight, hanging out with the guys in the bottom. I can't wait to get me some tanks. James keeps making me very, what do you call it, jealous. because he's got all them
They're fun,
tanks over
man.
there. I
They
can't
are
wait
really
to give it a
fun.
shot.
And
Papa
since-
will be giving it a shot.
And since Alpha's here, I want him to make sure he remembers my Christmas present.
Okay, okay.
B25.
He's been saying that forever. That's what he wants.
Big.
Big
Okay.
B25. Okay, James, thank you so much, man. Guys, get out and fly with your buddies. We really do appreciate
Dude,
you
I
coming,
beat
man.
you in my slippers.
Oh,
Hey, in my defense, I didn't have anything
I
on.
was comfy cozy over here.
I didn't have any shoes on. You're lucky I got pants on under the table.
Again,
Guys.
thanks guys for
Yeah.
coming by. You got other things you could be doing on Sunday night. We know that. We appreciate
We
it
appreciate
so
you
much.
being here.
And like Wesley says, go out and fly with a buddy.
Yep.
And it's always more fun if you have your buddies.
So, without further ado, guys, we're going to see y'all later. Bye, guys.
You count it down?
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Until we see you next week.
Bye.